Alright, y'all, it's time. Let's do it. Let's see what it looks like. Hey y'all, it's Chimdy. So it has been a couple of months since I've shaved my head bald and I'm ready to switch it up again. What I'm gonna try to do is give myself a fade. Nothing crazy, just like a light fade where I have the sides low and I keep this little bit of curl that I've grown in these last couple of months. So I'm gonna use my good old Wahl clippers for that. And then I also wanna go ahead and do some color. So I bought this box dye, Cream of Nature in the color C43, the lightest blonde. I have heard a lot about not using box dye, but I'm gonna do it anyway. And my thinking is because I don't have that much hair, it's gonna be fine, it's gonna be easy, I have nice even coverage. But I also did some research that said, if it's your first time doing this, it's not gonna look like what you think it's gonna look like. So just accept that now so you aren't disappointed later. So my plan is to do the 1/8 of an inch around here or so. Alright, so I'm feeling pretty good about how it looks at this level. And so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go from the number 1 to the number 1.5 and kind of make the line around kind of more smooth, hopefully, and we're gonna see how that looks. This is looking pretty good. I like how it's looking. I think I did a pretty good job making it even. So what I'm gonna do is, I saw some spots around the back, so I'm gonna go back in with this number 1 and just clean that up a little bit. Yeah, I'm feeling this. Look at me, I did my first haircut. That wasn't so hard. This looks a little uneven right here, or a little patchy. That's the thing about haircuts, man. I feel like I automatically look cooler and nothing has changed but having low sides, and I look like I have just way more attitude. Feel very punk with this haircut. And now it's time to add some color. This is the Cream of Nature. I'm gonna go ahead and read all these instructions so that you see what I'm about to do. This is what we're about to get into, y'all. So the first step is going to be to first put on your gloves and then snip off the tip of the cream color developer and then remove the applicator cap from the bottle. Next, you pour all of the ammonia-free colorants into the cream color developer bottle. And then for light golden blonde and lightest blonde shades, there is a high lift booster packet. So you just go ahead and cut that open and you pour the entire contents into the cream color developer bottle. Finally, you replace the cream color developer bottle applicator cap securely. You place a gloved finger over the open tip, pointing away from your face. You shake it vigorously until the mixture is completely blended. And then for the full head application, which I will be doing, you part your hair if that's the kind of hair you have. You do not rub the mixture into your scalp. And you just go ahead and use the applicator tip to apply mixture to the root area. And then comb or gently work the remaining mixture through the rest of your hair, completely saturating. And then you leave on your hair for 25 minutes total. You can add an additional 5 minutes if you have resistant gray hair. Then you add a little lukewarm water to your hair. Let's see what it looks like. Ah, that looks crazy. Gently massage the color mixture through with your gloves, and then you rinse thoroughly with warm water until the water runs clear. Then after rinsing the hair, you go ahead and shampoo. After rinsing, shampoo, and then you lather and rinse the shampoo from the hair and apply the Mango and Shea Butter Ultra Moisturizing Conditioner. Leave that on your hair for 5 to 10 minutes and then rinse thoroughly. And that is that, and then you style as usual. All right, y'all, so this is how my hair is looking after I dyed it. It is straight orange. It is extremely, extremely blonde. The thing is, I don't actually mind. The problem is, y'all, it is patchy. So first off, I did not get the ears, which honestly would have been fine, but the biggest problem is, look at this. Look at the top. Look at the back. So patchy. And I watched someone's video, and what they did is they actually took the plastic bag off the top of their head to check to see if there were some spots that weren't lightening at the same rate. So that's what I should have done, but I didn't do it because it was my first time. So I'm giving myself grace. And honestly, like, even though this isn't really the blonde I wanted, I think I would want a more cool blonde. This is super obviously golden and orange. I actually don't mind it. I think it looks kind of funky. If it had just been an even job throughout, I think it would have been fine. But the fact that it's patchy, I'm just like, y'all, this ain't gonna work. So I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do. I'm either gonna go to the hair store and like get like a temporary color and just color my entire thing like a temporary color, or I might wait a day and just buy the same box again and just do those parts that are patchy. But it is a pretty cool color. Like, I do feel very, very funky. If you have black virgin hair, this might be what your final product ends up looking like. And I think it looks kind of cool. I don't know, it just looks intentional in a way because it's such a vibrant color. I also researched and saw that after a couple of washes, the like brightness of the color does tone down. So I do think that probably in a couple of days I may or may not come back depending on what I decide to do, because I got plans, y'all. Here's another tip: don't dye your hair when you got plans. I'm like, I got somewhere to go, so I have to fix this immediately. Though I do think I look pretty cool wearing a backwards baseball cap, so that might just be the vibe. Yeah, this is the final look. I'm like, this has been a joyous process. This has been exciting. This is my first time ever dyeing my hair, so I'm just like, you live and you learn. I hope you all enjoyed this. I hope you all learned something. Learn something from this, all right? 2 things: don't do your hair the same day as an event unless you are very certain about how it's gonna turn out and how long it'll take. And 2, box dye, man. If it says blonde, it might mean orange, and you might have to learn that the hard way, all right? Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if it was helpful. Subscribe to see more, and I will see y'all in the next one.
You wanna look at me? Give me body. Give me face. Look at me. Look at me.
Do you want to be on top?
Do you want to be on top? Honey, do you want to be on top?